The small city-state of Singapore has been called a playground for the wealthy, and it's true that it does have a certain gloss of riches. However, Singapore has more to offer than just upscale shopping centers, 5-star hotels, and exquisite restaurants, although it's worth treating yourself a little to those, if you can. In addition, there are many family-friendly attractions and beautiful public spaces that make exploring this slightly futuristic city worthwhile. There are also a rich history and varied ethnic neighborhoods to uncover. Singapore offers a first-rate public transit system that makes exploring the city simple and convenient. You won't have any trouble hopping from one area of the city to another after you've developed a sense of the metro map. English is widely spoken, and signs are also written in English. Singapore is among Southeast Asia's easiest and most comfortable countries to travel through. You're in for a great vacation as long as you're not comparing pricing to neighboring Thailand or Vietnam. If you want to be amazed at how beautiful these destinations are, stick around for number 3 because it will blow your mind. Before starting, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel The Rider. So let's start. Number 10. Marina Bay Sands. A high-end luxury hotel, a shopping center with a canal flowing through it, the Art Science Museum, and the Marina Bay Sands Skypark observation deck, a vantage point for viewing the entire city, are all part of the magnificent Marina Bay Sands resort complex. The ship, yes, a ship, that sits atop the hotel is home to the Skypark's viewing deck and infinity pool. The infinity pool is only accessible to hotel guests, but anyone may visit the observation deck. The impressive skyline, the port, the double helix bridge, and the gardens by the bay can all be seen from the Skypark. While perched atop the city, visitors can stop by the rooftop restaurant for a snack or a coffee and pick up some keepsakes from the gift shop. Number 9. Gardens by the Bay. You won't be able to resist visiting this exquisitely planned green space once you've caught a peek of it. Take a stroll through the Bay East Garden to take in the colorful plant life and temporarily escape the hustle and bustle of the city. Supertree Grove is a collection of distinctive, futuristic buildings created to serve environmentally friendly purposes. You won't want to miss it. After that, proceed to the Cloud Forest Dome to view the tallest indoor waterfall in the world and discover a little bit about biodiversity. For information about tour times and ticket rates, see the website. Number 8. Botanic Gardens. The Botanic Gardens, not to be confused with the gardens on the bay, are well worthwhile a visit. For its botanical gardens, Singapore got its first submission for the UNESCO World Heritage List. Singapore's wilder history is preserved in the Botanic Gardens, despite the fact that the city can occasionally feel like a concrete jungle while being pleasant and clean. Here, a strolling path leads to the garden's historic trees, which are preserved as part of a campaign to safeguard the mature tree species of the city. Don't forget to check out the magnificent National Orchid Garden as well. Visits to the Eco Garden, Eco Lake, Bonsai Garden, sculptures, and several other formal gardens are also popular activities. Number 7. Singapore Zoo. The Singapore Zoo, which calls itself the best rainforest zoo in the world, is a very spectacular facility. The facility is pristine and welcoming, and the animals seem to be in good hands thanks to the abundance of lush foliage and habitat area. Visitors can witness newborns and adults alike swing high over their platforms and munch on fruits while viewing the orangutans, which are particularly amazing. In addition, there are numerous more animals, including a sizable chimpanzee family, zebras, meerkats, a Komodo dragon, mole rats, white tigers, and kangaroos. Some of the animals' feedings are visible to visitors. Give yourself at least 3 hours to explore the zoo. Number 6. Orchard Road. Singapore is a world-class city for style and designer flair, so one could be excused for only shopping when visiting. Due to the abundance of upscale shops there, the Orchard Road neighborhood is an excellent site to start a shopping expedition. Nothing less would be expected from a neighborhood that has 6 department stores and 22 malls. Additionally, there are 4 movie theaters, including an IMAX theater, and a KTV karaoke venue. There are many restaurants serving international cuisine in the area if you feel hungry while spending all that money. Number 5. Singapore Flyer. Try enjoying high tea while taking in city views from the Singapore Flyer, the largest gigantic observation wheel in the world, if the Marina Bay Sands observation deck isn't quite your thing. Choose from a variety of packages to be served and pampered while taking in a vista that includes not only the Singapore skyline but also as far away as Malaysia's Straits of Johor and Indonesia's Spice Islands. The Multimedia Journey of Dreams exhibit, which explores Singapore's history and the development of the Singapore Flyer, is accessible with each of the many ticket packages available. Number 4. Raffles Hotel Singapore. One of the few big hotels from the 19th century, this colonial structure formerly hosted literary greats like Rudyard Kipling and Joseph Conrad, as well as film icon Charlie Chaplin. The establishment, which was constructed in 1887 and has been a municipal landmark for more than a century, continues to uphold its upscale status by providing exceptional food and service. The opulent surroundings and further facets of Singapore's rich and varied history are represented by the classical architecture and tropical gardens. The colonial district of the city, where the Raffles Hotel Singapore is situated, is also home to a number of other historic monuments, making it a good place to base yourself while visiting the area. The Raffles landing site is where Sir Stamford Raffles, the man who founded Singapore, is reputed to have set foot on land in 1819. According to the legend, he visited a little fishing community and realized its potential as a port. As a result, he bought the property from the Sultan of Johor and invited Chinese and Indian immigrants to settle here. Thus, the foundations of Singapore's multicultural character were laid. Number 3. Chinatown. The Chinatown area of Singapore will instantly transport you back to China if you've ever been there. This neighborhood is bustling with activity, from the little mom and pop shops and real Chinese restaurants to the beautiful red lanterns. The majestic and lovely Sri Mariam Man Hindu Temple is located in the Chinese Heritage Center. The Buddha Tooth Relic Temple is an additional temple well worth visiting. The morning drum ritual can be heard if you get up early enough. After seeing the artifact, you might also just attend the evening's closing ceremony. English, Japanese, and simplified Chinese heritage signs have been placed all over the neighborhood so that tourists can better comprehend the significance of the place. However, this area represents more than just a reminder of the Chinese people's historical importance in Singapore. The trendy An Siang Hill neighborhood is located in this progressive neighborhood, which offers free Wi-Fi to all residents, and the quaint bistros and posh shops there might be found in any western metropolis. Number 2. Sentosa Island. Sentosa Island is the place to go if you truly want to have some fun in the sun, despite the fact that Singapore isn't exactly recognized as a beach destination. Siloso Beach is a fantastic location for beach time. There are free volleyball courts available, as well as kayaking and skim boarding options. There are also several more coastal attractions, like Underwater World, an aquarium where you may enjoy dolphin swimming. A must-see on Sentosa Island is the Merlion, a famous statue in Singapore with the head of a lion and the body of a fish. An escalator may take you to the top of the statue, where you can enjoy expansive views of the surrounding area. The Flying Trapeze and Seabreeze water sports at Wave House are great places for thrill seekers to try their hand at flying while wearing a jetpack that is pushed by water. Number 1. Merlion Park. The Merlion in Singapore is exactly what it sounds like, a representation of a mythological animal with a lion's head and a fish's body and tail. The Merlion symbolizes both the city's old Malay name, Singapura, which means Lion City, and its humble beginnings as a fishing community. The structure weighs 70 tons, rises 8.6 meters tall, and shoots water in a fountain from its mouth. It was moved to Merlion Park in 2002, where it can look out over Marina Bay. 5 more official Merlion statues may be seen throughout the city in addition to the Merlion Cub, which stands nearby and is just 2 meters tall but weighs a substantial 3 tons. Whether you are shooting a selfie in front of the famous animal or documenting the breathtaking views from the park as it looks out over the bay, Merlion Park is the perfect location for photos. What do you think of our video? Which place do you like most? Let us know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more future updates. Thanks for watching.